Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Humble here, bringing you a brand new upload, and today I'm going to be going over the best stretch resolutions for Season 6 in Fortnite. Guys, this is going to be including FPS, which one's giving the best FPS, which one has a good balance of FOV, input delay, which one helps you with your tracking for hitting your shots the most. All these different types of factors are going to go into this list. Some reses will be better for other things if you have a low-end PC and stuff like that, but generally this list is going to go from the worst to the best, but these guys are all top 5 here, so they're all very good for certain situations. Just make sure y'all watch this video all the way through, man. We're gonna be going through absolutely everything. Make sure y'all drop a sub with the notifications on, man. Hashtag 100K Humble. Let's get that YouTube plaque, man. Just click a sub. Oh wait, click sub right now, baby. And also I live stream on Twitch, so you can check that out. Link in the description if you have any further questions on the live stream. But without further ado, let's get into it. Top 5 stretch resolutions for Season 6 Fortnite. Let's go. All right, guys, so getting right into number 5 on this list, we are going to be going with 1798 by 1080. And the reason why I have this as a spot on the top 5, right? And I have put it on the back end for a few reasons that I'll explain right now, but here's why it's good. 1798 by 1080 is not too far away from 1920 by 1080, aka your native resolution. So what you're getting here is a very good beginner stretched res that isn't going to overwhelm you with a lack of FOV. Now guys, if you don't know what FOV means is, basically, the more stretched your resolution is, the less you're going to see to the right and the left of your screen and a little bit up and down. Basically, you are going to be a little more closed in, and that takes getting used to. But 1798 plays very close to native. It will help your input delay slightly. It's not going to be a crazy change like some of these other reses, and it will help your FPS as well. Not a crazy amount because it's not super stretched here, but it will give you guys a little bit of benefit with also having that native feel, that native look. It's not super stretched, not overwhelming. 1798 is a great beginner res. Now let's get into number 4, man. All right, guys, and now for the number 4 spot on this list. This is going to be one that is mainly for if you have a lower end PC and you are willing to sacrifice a lot of FOV for those frames and less input delay. So guys, this is kind of a trade-off one because it's not very good as far as FOV. I definitely struggled with this res, but that is 1440 by 900. So it's still playable, right? Plenty of people do. I definitely did for a little bit and I did enjoy it. The only issue I have with this res is you're going to be lacking FOV, but feel free to try it. I definitely found that my tracking in the box with an SMG was better, right? It's very stretched in the middle. You can really see just a lot of the character's hitbox. Now, this may be slightly a placebo, but regardless of what it is, right? If it works, it works. If you're fighting more confidently, it doesn't really matter if it's actually a factor or not. But one thing that is definitely a factor with this is the FPS in the less input delay. This is completely true. It can literally be proven if you go in creative and check your frames uncapped. You are getting more frames and less input delay with this res, but I just really do air some caution here. That's why I put it at the number 4 spot. But if you have a low-end PC, definitely worth trying this out. All right, guys, and getting right into number 3 on this list, we have what I call the well-rounded resolution. It kind of accomplishes everything you want in some way, but it doesn't do anything amazing necessarily. It doesn't have one attribute that pushes it over the edge and makes it be like, wow, but it does everything good, okay? It's a comparable res. It does not kill your FOV too much. I really like it. That is 1280 by 720, okay? I've seen a lot of hype around this. I've seen some pros using it, semi-pros using it, so I wanted to make sure I included it in this video. This is not a res that I personally use very much. Of course, I tried it on for this video like I've done with all the other ones, but I will say this, right? You're not sacrificing a ton of FOV, and it gives you that nice input delay, higher frames. It does accomplish what you're looking for. It just doesn't do anything like insane. Like if you have a low-end PC, this probably isn't gonna help as much as you might need. It's not going to give you that crazy stretch in the box that some people like where they can track really well and they can see that really big hitbox. I would just say that this res is a really nice balance of everything you're looking for, but nothing too over the top. All right, guys, and now for the number 2 seed on this list here. 2 of these reses right here are my favorite to use right now in Season 6, but the number 1 seed is by far my favorite, bro. My all-time favorite res for Season 6, bro. Like, I've been rocking with this res for some time. I'm about to reveal it, but let's do number 2 first, okay? So we got 1440 by 1080, which is a very stretched res, okay? But this is why I like it, okay? I really like this for a lot of people who are rocking a lower end PC and they want that really nice hitbox tracking. They want fat hitbox. They want that real stretch res feeling. You know what I'm saying? This res is definitely stretched, okay? You're losing FOV, but if you can get used to that and start to play with it, it is a very, very fun resolution to use. It kind of gives you that OG stretch res feel. It gives you really nice hitbox, really nice FPS, low input delay. Of course, you're losing FOV here, right? With 1440 by 1080, this is a very stretched res. res. But a lot of me thinks that it's worth it, honestly. If you're down to go through that for a little bit, it is an adjustment period. This is why I put it at number 2 on the list, because it has a longer adjustment period. You're not going to be just going crazy right off the bat like with the number 1 res, as I'm about to reveal. But yeah, a little bit unbalanced, but this res is super good at what it's supposed to do. It's going to do the exact job you're looking for, especially if you're on a lower end computer. So I highly recommend it. I think it's the best option for that situation. But now, guys, without further ado, it is time for the number 1 spot. Guys, I have been rocking with this resolution super heavy. I think it checks all of the boxes that you want. It does not destroy your FOV, gets the input delay, gets the frames, gets the hitbox, gets that stretch res feel. It just hits exactly where you want it to, in my opinion. Please don't come after me in the comments if it's not a res that you like. I'm just saying, for me right here, I'm dominating, I'm destroying. It's the one that I think is the best. It's just simply an opinion. That's all it is, guys. But before I get into it, make sure y'all drop a sub real quick, bro. Just click the noties. We're to 100K humbo. But yeah, let's get into it, bro. Here we go. No more further ado. All right, I'm sorry, okay? 1650 by 1080 is my favorite stretch resolution for Season 6 of Fortnite, and here's why. Checks every single box you're looking for, gives you the stretch res feel, definitely a nice difference in input delay, better frames, it's not destroying your FOV, it just all around, it still looks good in videos and montages and clips. It just checks every single box that I'm looking for with the resolution. I have found nothing but success with it for my free builds. My editing feels great, 100%. The input delay is the most noticeable difference for me. But yeah, guys, like I said, it's just an opinion, but this is the best res for me, man. I'm just telling you, you gotta try it. But yeah, man, that wraps up this video. That is my top 5 list. I gave some different reses for different situations, so I hope you guys appreciate that. And make sure y'all drop a sub like you already know, baby. 100K humble, let's get it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna peace out. Have a wonderful day, guys. Love y'all.